Henry's How To's. I'm going to show you how to make Basturma inspired kebabs. Let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so those of you that are familiar with Basturma know that it takes about 3 to 4 weeks to actually make it, which is a long process. So I've made this kebab which will give you that flavour in the shortest amount of time. It won't be exactly the same, but it's very close. So what I've got in front of me here is 500 grams of beef mince. Now you can also do this with lamb mince, but traditionally it is made with beef. So we're going to start by adding in 1 teaspoon of salt to this. Next we'll add 1 teaspoon of ground fenugreek. Next we'll add 1 tablespoon of sweet paprika, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of ground allspice. Now if you're not familiar with allspice, it's a berry, and the flavour and aroma of allspice is pretty much a combination of nutmeg, cinnamon and cloves. Next we'll add 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. Next I'm going to add in a 1/4 teaspoon of ground chilli. Now you don't have to do this, that is up to you. So all we want to do now is mix this all together. Get that well combined. And the aroma will just hit you right now. It smells exactly like Basturma already. So if we were to make real traditional Basturma right now, this will be the same sort of spices that we'd be using. The only difference is we'd be curing the meat. So we're just skipping that part. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. So what we're going to do now is cover this with cling wrap, place this into the fridge for about 4 hours, preferably overnight for best results. Alright guys, so I left mine overnight. As soon as I took the cling wrap off, that smell just hit me in the face, which is exactly what we want. So at this point you have a few different things you can do. In my case, I'm going to put them on my long metal skewers like so and grill these. If you don't want to do that, you can put these on wooden bamboo skewers. You can shape these into patties and make burgers, or just meat patties on their own. You can make meatballs with it. There's a lot of different things you can do. So if you're doing it my way, I've just got a bowl of warm water here as well. We're just going to wet our hand and get about a handful of our mixture and just roll it into a perfect circle, or near perfect. Now we want to go into a cylinder shape like so. Now you can also just fry them off like this too. Make them thinner, fry them off like sausages. So we'll grab our skewers and we want to push our meat onto the skewer like so. And from the top you want to push down using your thumb. We'll wet our hand again, flip the skewer over and repeat. Wet our hand and repeat again. And you want to push down hard to make sure the meat is secure. We'll take off the excess and we'll secure both ends. And there we go, that's 1 skewer done. So we'll just repeat that. Alright, so just like that. So let's move on to our grill. So I'm just going to place them straight onto my grill. And we're cooking on a medium to high heat. So after about 30 seconds we'll flip our skewers. What this will do is seal the meat, keep all that flavour in, and it will lessen the risk of actually falling off the skewer. After another 30 seconds we'll flip our skewers again. They'll complete sealing it. So basically all we're doing now is flipping it every 30 seconds until it's cooked all the way through. This should take about 4 to 5 minutes. Alright guys, so we're just at the 5-minute mark now and that's looking perfect. So let's go ahead and serve. Alright guys, so all I've got here is some pilaf rice. You can see the video on my channel. I've just added a teaspoon of cumin to it, just to give it some more colour and a bit more flavour. And we'll place our skewers right next to them. And there we have it. Alright guys, and that's my take on a traditional classic. As you can see in my case, I did serve it with pilaf rice. Now you don't have to do that, you can wrap this in a piece of bread and make a sandwich with it. Basically it will taste like Basturma in a fraction of the time. Now as I mentioned, you can also do this with lamb mince. Maybe get a bit exciting and do it with chicken mince. See how you go with it. Let me know what you want to do in the comments and let me know who you'll be making this dish for. As always, please like, share and subscribe. Make sure you turn on your post notifications. You can also follow me on Facebook, Snapchat and Instagram. Now let's give this a try. Amazing. You can really feel that spice. Trust me, give it a try guys. I'll see you all next time.